Facebook whistleblower and that searing testimony on Capitol Hill. A former Facebook employee telling lawmakers no one outside of Facebook knows what's really happening inside Facebook, saying the company systematically chooses profits over the safety of its users, saying hate and anger draws users in, and she says Facebook knows that, saying the longer you're on Facebook, the more money they make, and making the case that Facebook will not change unless Congress steps in. Tonight, Facebook now responding to this testimony. Frances Haugen, a data scientist who got her MBA at Harvard, testifying on the secrecy she says she saw inside the company, and that Facebook's choices are, quote, disastrous for our children, our public safety, our privacy, and for our democracy. Claiming the company's own research shows what users most respond to, what will keep them on longer, contributing to the divide in this country and contributing to Facebook's bottom line. She also spoke of the dangers for children on social media and young girls, and what she says can lead to increased anxiety and depression over body image. Tonight, Facebook refuting Haugen's claims, but tonight agreeing it's time for Congress to act. ABC senior national correspondent Terry Moran leading us off from the Hill again tonight.
Frances Haugen, the Facebook whistleblower, painted a stark picture of a tech giant with tremendous power and little sense of responsibility.
The choices being made inside of Facebook are disastrous for our children, for our public safety, for our privacy, and for our democracy. And that is why we must demand Facebook make changes.
Haugen, a former Facebook project manager, smuggled thousands of documents out of the company, internal research that she claims shows Facebook knows the negative impact of its business model. Haugen saying the more anger Facebook users are exposed to, the more time they spend on the site and the more content they consume. And most at risk, she says, kids.
Facebook understands that if they want to continue to grow, they have to find new users. The way they'll do that is by making sure that children establish habits before they have good self-regulation.
By hooking kids.
By hooking kids. I would like to emphasize one of the documents that we sent in on problematic use examined the rates of problematic use by age, and that peaked with 14-year-olds.
Some of Facebook's own data leaked by Haugen shows that Instagram, owned by Facebook, can be especially harmful to teenage girls. The Wall Street Journal, which published some of the findings from that leaked research, alleging that Instagram made body image issues worse for 1 in 3 teen girls, added to feelings of anxiety and depression, and even sent some toward eating disorders.
Here's my message for Mark Zuckerberg. Your time of invading our privacy, promoting toxic content, and preying on children and teens is over. Congress will be taking action.
Facebook tonight saying Haugen never worked on child safety for them or Instagram.
She misrepresented the issues that she testified about. And, you know, she didn't work on these issues at Facebook. And I think that she's mischaracterized a lot of the documents that she stole.
And moments after the hearing ended, the company's head of global policy management tried to put that internal research that Instagram may be harmful to teens in a different light. Facebook's own research shows that Instagram harms teenage girls. How could your company know that, do research on it, and ignore it?
First, that's not an accurate characterization. With regard to this Instagram survey, it was a very small survey of about 40 Instagram teens who are struggling with mental health issues, and they were asked whether Instagram makes things better or worse for them. And on all 12 issues, the majority of both boys and girls who answered these questions said that Instagram either makes things better for them or has no material impact.
Facebook's response tonight. Let's get right to Terry Moran live on the Hill again this evening. And Terry, Facebook responding to this testimony today from this whistleblower claiming that they've been trying to get more regulation for some time. In fact, I'm curious, what is Ms. Haugen pushing for?
David, she's calling for more transparency into Facebook's data and decision-making, for more regulation, maybe even a federal agency for social media, and for reform of that Section 230 provision that shields tech companies for liability for their content. Now, Facebook, as you say, is also calling for Congress to strengthen the laws around social media, but after today, they may not like what they get. David?
Terry Moran following the hearing all day for us. Terry, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.